Thank you so very much, Team Aleem Business Congress, for having all of us here. And thank you, Dr. Rashid, for your vision, which is encouraging in itself and is an unmatched inspiration to all of us. Getting to my topic, I will speak to you about futures. I am a wannabe futurist who likes to dwell in futures, who likes to imagine the future, who sees future as no strange land. Rather, I try as much as possible to live in the future. I will talk to you about what are futures visions, because we don't need a single vision for future. We need multiple visions, and we need to see that what are the options, what are the alternatives we have going ahead for our future. I will, what are future visions? Sounds very confusing. Let's go back. Now, my favorite movie is The Shawshank Redemption. Not sure many of you have seen it here. It's a 1984 classic. And Shawshank Redemption, if you talk about Red or Dufresne's, he serves 40 years in imprisonment. Even if it is 20 years of imprisonment, and someone comes out going in 1997 and comes out now, he will not understand the vocabulary that we use today. He will not know what does "you can Google it" mean. What is Skype your family? This will look like a hijacked plan, Skype your family. He would, okay, iPhone is still understandable. He would not understand I'll present on my Mac. These are the vocabularies, nouns and verbs which are not existing 15 years ago. And this is what we have given to ourselves in last decade and a half. Knowing that if in last 15 years we can reach from HTTP www to a search engine, which is Google, or to create a phone which can almost find everything, or a platform where you can video chat with our family, we need to imagine what next 15 years will look like. It's a very, very interesting land to be in. Let's go in there. Now, when I talk about it, yes, as I said, there are many possible futures. What is very important is that there are evidences for your experience. There is a difference between a future and a fantasy. A fantasy need not have an evidence, whereas a future always has an evidence. So we'll try to see how it is very simple for anyone to see a future, and what are the evidences do we have to look in. We'll see a certain cases of future. It is not about predictions. Trust me, I come from India, and India there has been a massive explosion of a lot of Babas in the last 1 year. A lot of godmans have come in, and it's not the art of prediction, it is about connection. Connecting our today with tomorrow, and that's where the fun lies. Let's get started. There's someone in the world, while we are all here, someone is working on a lamp which is powered by sugar, which is going to solve a massive, massive problem of electricity. It will not stop with lamp alone, it will get to your geyser as well, and then television and refrigerators in the coming times. There's someone who's working on a future, a computer for growing food. That's going to solve a lot of problems that will reduce rain dependency, that will reduce soil dependency, and that's a fantastic future which might come in. 15 years might look too long. It may be next 5 years, 6, 7, 8 years of time. At Incubation Center, Amity University, Dubai, many of my students are exploring futures, so I'm going to cover one of that. And they're working on drones, where there are students of aerospace engineering. While we started working on drones, we had a fantastic future in front of us, and we thought we were the first one to actually identify that drones can be used as photographers. But then we figured out that that's pretty much becoming a phenomenon. He's a substitute here. Trust me, if this was in an open space, we had a drone covering it, videography as well. Then we figured out that yes, drones have been used for airstrikes as well at certain parts in the world. Drones are now, Amazon is bringing drones for delivery as well. So the challenge for us was the what next? We have to get into somewhere where drones are already not there. And I will toss up two ideas here, which are futuristic. So they came up with a drone who's called Bahadur. Bahadur is basically a Hindi name for brave. And they said that a drone can be a night watchman or a lifeguard. Now let us see what a Bahadur can do. There is a parking area, and this boy is playing soccer over here. Now, obviously, a security guard can come and request the boy to not play soccer in the parking field, whereas this drone chatting too loudly, and obviously a security guard is needed to give them to guide them to the community area. And that is where again drone can come in. Drone can identify their numbers, check if they have any criminal record. If they do not have a criminal record, they are safe. It will only request them and direct them to a bench towards the community center. That is or let us say, for example, if there is a violence, let's say, for example, one of them is being endangered from the other three, a drone can actually operate like a security guard where he can go, give teasers, call up other drone, alert the agencies, and that's where we can go in. Looks pretty fantastic working on, but yes, the challenge is our security guard can be someone else's terrorist, and likewise. So that is where sustainability challenge will come in with the technology in itself. They can see what we can't, they can go where we can't, they can't be bribed, they don't need motivation, and obviously, if you work on the expense, they are very affordable. They are very, very cost competitive, where you would spend a 40,000 in a year on a security guard, you can buy at least 3 drones in that particular amount of cost. So that's where the costing works out. Let me quickly take you, we are a little time constrained, let me quickly take you to the another drone, which is even more exciting. Now, what does Rocket Singh do is, when I step out of my house, Rocket Singh identifies my face, and he knows how am I feeling today. Scary enough, right? I'm going to throw garbage, and Rocket Singh captures me, and Rocket Singh is telling me that, yes, there is a great discount going on in the superstore near to your house. I had no intention to buy. Maybe I didn't carry the wallet, which may not be needed. The wallet may not be needed. I'll use my thumbprint, right? And this drone tells me that Spinneys has a massive discount going on, and this is clearance sale. This is still fine. What if I step out of the house with my wife, we are going for a dinner, and it tells you Louis Vuitton is on 60% off? It is going to hijack my weekend. It is going to, it's going to transfer my plans. If we go out with children who have already consumed the quota of chocolates for a day, and this drone start telling you more chocolates, more ice creams which are available, new flavors which have been launched, and this is where sustainability challenges will come with the technology. Yes, there goes a girl out, drone captures, yes, there is a winter collection 50% off, captures her face, has all her details, knows the age group she's going to fall in, flashes the message, captures her response, yes, the response is positive, starts telling her 100 meters straight, take a right turn. That is where winter collection is on a 50% off.